Hello to anyone who cares, my name is Silentesque, and welcome to Get Rich Quick 101, something I think everyone would like the answer to. This game just looks really aesthetically pleasing. The art style is... I don't know what it is, there's something really satisfying about it. I mean, just look at that face. And the I don't know, the art style is just really cool. I believe the premise of the game is we get kidnapped because someone wants money. And hey, we're all trying to make it in a vicious world right now, so whatever works, works. If you can get away with it, I am not condoning kidnapping, by the way. Don't do that. That's insane. But I digress. The silence on this title screen is actually really disconcerting to me, so we're just going to press start and play the game. What is your name? My name, I will tell you if I could just see the keyboard. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning at the time I'm playing this, so everything is very dark. That's my name. My name is Silent. Ha! Finally. Damn. Didn't think dragging a body here would be this hard. The movies always make it look so easy. Maybe I'm the problem. Should I work out more? I guess sitting at a computer all day finally caught up to me. You groggily wake up as your ears catch a faint voice in the background. Well, hello, sir. Oh, that's a knife! Okay, with the money I'll get from this, I can renew my gym membership, and then what else? Oh? Ah, shit, you're awake! Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, music. You don't recognize him. In fact, you don't recognize your surroundings at all. Oh! He kind of looks like Momo. Do you guys remember Momo? That was a crazy time. What? Where am I? Who are you? Cut the questions. Your life is on the line here. I don't know, something about him, man. He just looks really cute. Not intimidating in any way. I guess he's holding a knife, so that's the scary thing. Your life? Just what in the world led to this situation? Hold on. You didn't hear what I said? Let me be clear. Speak out of line again, and I won't hesitate to gut you right here, right now. And trust me, you'll wish you were dead. Understand? Scream, laugh, headbutt him, or obey. Interesting. Let's try and be a... Let's be a proactive, character today. Oh no! Ow! Do I need to tie down your neck too? Wait, hang on. Do I need to tie down your neck too? Ow, ow, ow! What'd you go and hit me for? Because you threatened to kill me? He's so cute, look at him shaking, I feel real bad now. I wasn't actually gonna do it, I just wanted to scare you into listening. Wait here, I'm gonna go get an ice pack for myself. This hurts. Okay, honey, you go do that. Oh, I feel real bad. He stumbles away and goes upstairs. What just happened? You're the one being kidnapped here. You're the victim. Why is he acting more hurt than you? After some time, he returns. No more violence. Let's be civil. Moving on. What I wanted to say was... Here's the deal. You've been kidnapped by me. You can't escape. I've got you locked up in the middle of nowhere, and I'm the only one that has access to this remote location. You're gonna comply with all my demands, and I promise I won't hurt you. It's gonna go like this. I have your phone right here. I will call all your contacts and ask for money to save you. You kidnapped me for ransom. It's totally logical. It makes complete sense. Yep. And I'll be rolling in cash soon enough. What makes you think you'll get a lot of money out of me? Actually, why me in the first place? You don't exactly remember how he managed to get you here. You just looked easy to kidnap? That's crazy. Because I am a hefty lady. I'm big. You look at me and you think I'm easy to kidnap? That's crazy. Honey, no, look at your noodle arms. That would not work. Did you seriously just grab me off the street? Look at that cute little smile on his face. True, you were walking alone at night. Stupid decision, but this guy was even stupider if he just chose you randomly and didn't even have a plan. Moving on. Didn't I tell you not to ask too many questions? Let's see, who to call on your phone? He scrolls through the list of your contacts. Not many contacts, huh? Dude, half of these are food places, as they should be. Oh, whoops. Whatever, I'll just call Mum. Mind you, if I have so many food places saved as contacts on my phone, that must mean logically I'm making a lot of money for those food places. They may very well want me to live. You know, if I'm ordering from there a lot, that I have them saved in my phone. But also, no, wait, don't call my mom. He presses her contact and waits. You hear your mum's voice on the other side. Hello, Silent. Good evening. I have your child with me right now. If you want to see Silent alive again, you'll pay me $100,000. Silent, is this a prank? Did you go out drinking? Call me back when you're home. Stay safe. Oh, thanks, Mum. Ever the loving parent I see. She hangs up the phone. Huh? Wait. This is not how it's supposed to go. Am I not menacing enough? No, honey, you're adorable. Oh, God. I practice my threats so much. Okay, where are my notes? He pulls out a couple of folded pieces of paper from his jeans pocket. He has notes on how to be a scary ransom man? That's adorable. After the victim's contact agrees to the sum, change your mind. The payer will be in a heightened state of distress due to the situation at hand. Then ask for more money and refuse the original amount. Comfort him, love at his failed attempt, say nothing. Oh no, I'm gonna comfort the poor boy. Hey, it's okay. Well, at least you tried. And failed spectacularly. I thought this whole ransom thing would be a lot easier. Where did you get your information from? The internet, of course. Where else? I followed that forum comment, actually. They said it worked for them. I don't think that's a good thing. Your kidnapper slumps to the floor. Aw, honey. What am I doing wrong in my life? Rent's due in a week. I need the money ASAP. Shit, why did this have to happen now? Can't even get a job in this shitty market. The guy begins mumbling to himself as he frantically scrolls through his phone. As you survey your surroundings, you notice the basement where he's kept you in is pretty barren. There's only a couple of tools here and there, like scissors, a plastic water bottle, handcuffs, and his knife is cast aside. Can he not even afford the proper materials for a kidnapping? You wriggle around in your chair. Surprisingly, the rope around your wrists seems fairly loose. You attempt to stick your fingers in between the knot. You think you can unravel it. The rope comes undone and it falls to the floor. You glance up to see if he's noticed. He's still talking to himself. This has got to be the worst kidnapper ever. You can't tell if you're feeling incredibly lucky, particularly sorry for him, or both. You spot your phone a couple inches away from him. He's not paying attention to it anymore after the plan failed. If he can't even tie a knot, what are the chances he's also got the door locked? I mean... hell yeah, let's go! You leap out of your seat. The chair hits the floor with a loud crash, causing him to turn around. What? How did you get out of the rope? You rush toward the basement door, snatching your phone off the floor. If you run fast enough, you might be able to make it. You break out and run like you've never run before. You hurriedly open the emergency calls screen and dial the number. Oh, he's crying, the poor baby. Wait! He notices what you're doing, but he's too slow to stop you. Dude, I can't run any faster. I really need that gym membership. You bust open the door and scan for the address on the outside of the house. With this, you can give the emergency responders all the information they need to hopefully catch this guy. After he heard you reciting the address, the guy swiftly stopped chasing you. You stayed by the location to alert the authorities, but there was no trace of him left. You didn't know his name or what else he does, but it seemed like they could piece together a couple of clues from your witness account. Though, one thing's for sure, he probably won't be kidnapping anyone ever again. Neutral ending. Catch me if you can't. Hell yeah. Okay, that's... okay. Hell yeah, we got free. That's a neutral ending. I feel really bad about everything I did to that poor sweet child. Who... I mean, yeah, he was doing something illegal, but... you know... haven't we all done something a little bit illegal in our lives? That is not an admission to guilt of anything. Let's see what else we can do. My name is Silent. Finally. Damn, didn't think dragging a body here would be this hard. The movies always make it look so easy. I'm gonna skip to the first choice we get to make. Understand? Okay. Let's see. Let's just comply with him this time. I fully understand, Your Highness. Good. I'm glad you understand. Heh, so far, so good. Here's the deal. You've been kidnapped by me. You can't escape. I've got you locked up in the middle of nowhere, and I'm the only one that has access to this remote location. You're gonna comply with all my demands, and I promise I won't hurt you. It's gonna go like this. I have your phone right here. I will call all your contacts and ask for money to save you. You kidnapped me for ransom. Yup, and I'll be rolling in cash soon enough. What makes you think you'll get a lot of money out of me? Actually, why me in the first place? You don't exactly remember how we managed to get you here. You just looked easy to kidnap? Did you seriously just grab me off the street? True, you were walking alone at night. Stupid decision. But this guy was even stupider if he just chose you randomly and didn't even have a plan. Moving on. Didn't I tell you not to ask too many questions? Let's see who to call on your phone. He scrolls through the list of your contacts. It's depressing, I know. Dude, half of these are food places. Oh, whoops. Whatever, I'll just call Mom. He presses her contact and waits. You hear your mum's voice on the other side. Hello, Silent. Good evening. I have your child with me right now. If you want to see Silent alive again, you'll pay me $100,000. Silent, is this a prank? Did you go out drinking? Call me back when you're home. Stay safe. She hangs up the phone. Huh? Wait. This is not how it's supposed to go. Am I not menacing enough? Oh God, I practiced my threats so much. Okay, where are my notes? He pulls out a couple of folded pieces of paper from his jean pocket. After the victim's contact agrees to the sum, change your mind. The payer will be in a heightened state of distress due to the situation at hand. Then, ask for more money and refuse the original amount. Okay. I'm gonna say nothing. Your kidnapper slumps to the floor. What am I doing wrong in my life? Red shoe of the week, I need the money ASAP. Shit, why did this have to happen now? Can't even get a job in this shitty market. The guy begins mumbling to himself as he frantically scrolls through his phone. As you survey your surroundings, you notice the basement where he's kept you in is pretty barren. There's only a couple of tools here and there, like scissors, a plastic water bottle, handcuffs, and his knife is cast aside. Can he not even afford the proper materials for a kidnapping? You wriggle around in your chair. Surprisingly, the rope around your wrist seems fairly loose. You attempt to stick your fingers in between the knot. You think you can unravel it. The rope comes undone and it falls to the floor. You glance up to see if he's noticed. He's still talking to himself. This has got to be the worst kidnapper ever. You can't tell if you're feeling incredibly lucky, particularly sorry for him, or both. You spot your phone a couple inches away from him. He's not paying attention to it anymore after the plan failed. If he can't even tie a knot, what are the chances he's also got the door locked? And this time, we're not gonna risk it. We're gonna see how this plays out. Nah, better not to risk it. If the door's actually locked, you'll be trapped, and he'll retie the rope. Probably making sure he does a decent job this time too. You'll have to wait for a better time. Why did you resort to kidnapping? There are a lot of ways to legally make money. Honey, what world are you living in right now? Oh wow, why didn't I think of that? Yeah, why not? Does it look like I would be doing this if I actually had a legal way to make money? I mean, you can get a job? Oh, because it's just that easy. Yeah, okay. Get a load of this guy. Adorable face, by the way. Easier said than done. Wait, so you're unemployed? Of course he's unemployed. Do you really think I would be doing this if I wasn't? Okay, sorry. Some people do. Some people have perfect lives and then just decide to do something batshit crazy. Have you seen the job market these days? Just getting a bachelor's is the bare minimum now. And even getting a bachelor's or going to uni and like getting master's degrees and all this, getting like the highest educations doesn't mean shit these days. You have people who went through like some of the most prestigious unis, getting the most amazing qualifications, and they're struggling to find jobs. The job market sucks. And I don't like to get too political or anything on this channel, because I like to think of this as a place where people can come to have fun, but the game brought it up, so that's not my fault. Also, saying that, I do recognize my previous video is literally about cancer. So the whole coming here to have a good fun time comment, sometimes, things happen. Anyway, what'd you major in? Computer science. That's actually a really good thing to major in. Oh. Well, that's employable. Yeah. Everything's computers these days. Haha, not anymore. Or, not for entry-level college grads at least. Everywhere I apply, it's just a gamble of whether you've got connections or referrals. Even then, nothing's guaranteed. Exactly. And it's not like I'm a shitty programmer, by the way. I've literally got tons of projects completed, had an internship 2 summers ago, spent hours and hours teaching myself extra material just so I could stand out more. I was doing lead code problems while waiting for you to wake up. What am I doing wrong? He looks like he's about to cry. I think he is crying. So, how many applications have you sent out? 691. That's a lot. Damn. Most of them ghosted me, and I've been rejected from every interview. What about non-computer science related jobs for the time being? Those rejected me too. I did work food service for 2 months, but I quit recently. It was barely enough to scrape by temporarily, but now not anymore. Did something happen? The man before you seems conflicted. He glances down at the floor before speaking in a low tone. My roommate, Jin, went missing a month ago. He was helping me with the rent. Shit, that's fucked up. So he just left you? No, it's a long story. He went missing, like, literally. His family doesn't know where he is, and I can't contact his phone. But I can't afford to cover our apartment on my own. Babe, I'll move in. Dude, bro, I'm here for you. And rent was due. Oh, I guess here we are then. Yeah, sorry. He's actually apologizing for kidnapping you. Well, that's unusual. My name's Aaron, by the way. I just realized I never told you. Crazy for you to offer up your name. That is a crazy decision to make, but I respect it. It's nice to meet you, Aaron. Nice to finally put a name to the face. I'm silent. Yeah, I heard it over the phone. Here. You can actually have it back. I feel bad for taking it. I failed at the whole ransom thing anyway. He extends your phone towards you. You reach for it. Aren't you afraid I'll call the police? You still committed a crime. He gasps. No, what? Look at his poor baby. Wait, you're right. Nuh-uh, you are not getting this phone. So you were just going to let me have my phone without thinking about that possibility? I forgot. Hey, wait a second. How did your hand even get free to grab it? Aren't your wrists supposed to be tied up? Whoops, you accidentally exposed yourself. And not like that. Thank you very much. Not my fault someone sucks at tying knots. Are you serious? I watched that entire 30-minute video on how to tie an unescapable knot. I even tried it on myself yesterday. Dude, how'd you get out of the knot? Dude, think about it. You tried it on yourself. Yes! It took me 2 hours to undo that. Doesn't that mean it's escapable then? Oh, you're right. Huh. Okay, well, good thing I prepared for this. Oh honey, what are you doing? Hi? Aaron grabs something off of the shelf next to him and advances towards you. Hey? He swiftly holds your untied wrists and clasps a pair of silver handcuffs around them. Heh. Now don't even think about escaping. Only I have the key to these. He holds it up triumphantly and laughs to himself. Please give me the option to just grab it out of his hands. You glance up at him and then down toward the cuffs. What are the chances? You ball your hands into fists and tug them apart in one quick motion. Oh, honey. The chain connecting the cuffs breaks instantly. How did you do that? Super strength. That's impossible! The manufacturer said these were genuine cuffs used by the police to capture notorious criminals. Where did you buy these from? Please tell me it wasn't an adult site. I know exactly what that means. And shame on you for going through that sight. Why did I expect anything different?
Don't look at me like that. It was all I could afford, okay?
I believe it, alright?
Fine, you leave me no choice. Backup plan for the backup plan.
At least he has so many backup plans. What? Aaron grabs a large roll of duct tape off the floor. He's stretching a long piece to rip off. Yeah, I'll just stand here and watch whilst you do that. There's no way he's going to try to tape you up. Listen, duct tape? Pretty good. He peels more off the roll while walking toward you. Oh my god, he's actually going to try and tape you up. Let him kick him in the balls, make a wrong... I'm gonna let him. Somehow, against your better judgment, you are interested to see how this plays out exactly. He manages to unravel a long wad of tape. It's so long that he's now tangled up with parts of it.
Stupid tape! Why is it stuck to me?
You watch him struggle. Need help?
Yes, please.
After you peel off the tape from his skin, he begins wrapping it around your wrists. Dude, I just helped you out, man.
Just stay still for me.
Now you're actually bound properly.
Wow, I did it! You're in for trouble now.
You are. And what is that trouble gonna be, sir?
Did you seriously just help me tie you up? Oh no, you aren't one of those people, are you?
Don't worry, dude. The first time I went through, I escaped your ass. It's fine.
Like, you're into the whole kidnapping thing?
Listen, don't yuck my yum, okay? You can't kink shame in this day and age. That's rude. Oh shit. You know what? Fuck yeah. Oh. The fucking music cuts out. Yes. And I'm gonna stand by that statement. 100%. He grabs a pair of scissors and slices through the tape. He's like, nah, I'm not having any of that.
You can go.
Aw, honey, wait, we were having such a good time. Honey, baby, sweetheart, my Mr. Man. He leads you out the door and out of the house. No fucking way.
I just did this for the money, not for, other reasons.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that, Aaron.
Hopefully, you can find some other guy for that.
Oh, you're so supportive and sweet, that's cute. He shuts the door on you. You tried to go back in, but are unsuccessful. Why are we trying to go back in? Damn. Neutral ending. You escaped? Fuck. Okay. Maybe try getting all other endings first. Ooh. Fuck. Do I even have time for that? Oh. Interesting, interesting. Hang on. We're gonna go back to that very last, decision. Okay, that is not my name. Yeah, we're gonna go back to that very last decision just to see if saying no is... Well, obviously it will do something different, but... Okay. Absolutely not. That is... How dare you even suggest I am into such a thing?
Oh, okay. So you're fine with this?
I guess so. He blinks at you, then squats down to your eye level. He's taller than me. That makes sense. I found out recently my height. Which, I'm 24. I have never known what height I am. I've always just assumed 5'4". And you can imagine how my world shattered when I found out that I'm 5'3". Crazy. Honestly, you go your whole life believing one thing, and then all of a sudden, you're an inch shorter than you thought you were. That's crazy. Yeah, so I'm a short bean. So it makes sense that he's taller. Many people are taller than me, which is actually crazy. I'm 5'3", and except for like my dad, I'm like the tallest one in my family. We're all so short. Anyway, something on my face?
No, I don't know what to do with you now.
Isn't that your job to figure out as the kidnapper? Look at that little bashful look on his face.
Yes. Cut me some slack, it's my first time.
Clearly. You could always let me go.
No! No. I went through all the effort to get you here. If I just keep you here for maybe 24 to 48 or so hours, I swear I can talk. People will be desperate enough to throw more money my way to help you.
Is that how it works?
I think that's how it works.
That is not how it works. My mum literally thinks this is a prank. Still, you're amused enough to keep playing along. You chose this outcome. If he intends to keep you here this long, might as well find a way to pass the time. Hell, you could always escape while he was sleeping if his presence really became unbearable. Are we just going to have a staring contest all day, or can we actually do something productive here?
Like what?
Like getting you that job.
Huh. I told you I've already tried. This is my last resort.
Just show me.
Show what?
Everything. Your projects, resume, applications. If your technical skills are that good, let's get to the bottom of why you've been rejected so much.
Huh? Are you trying to say I can't code or what?
Oh my god, will you shut up for once and hear me out?
Sorry. I will show you right away.
Aaron lays out his entire portfolio for you. You actually spend the next couple of hours going over everything with him. He definitely wasn't talking out of his arse. His projects are impressive, and he's done a lot of advanced development. Unfortunately, you come to find out his networking is absolute dog shit, and his resume is all over the place. He's very nicely taken the time to free you of your taped restraints, so you can type on his laptop.
You're so nice. I'm sorry I threatened you.
Please continue working on your section.
Okay.
This is so cute. A little over 24 hours has passed. No one has offered any money. Your friends and family just think you're out having fun on a weekend. Could never be me. I never leave the house. My parents don't have the money to pay it, but you know, they would at least know that I'm in danger, so... It's kind of a sad brag, but a brag is still a brag. Oh my god, look at him, he's so cute. You glance at Aaron next to you. He's completely fast asleep on the floor. You look back at the laptop. You've done everything you can for him. Hopefully, this will be his last kidnapping. Well, you don't have your restraints anymore, and he's asleep. You could... No, I'm gonna stay. I want him to praise me for the work I've done for him. You could stay. That sudden thought enters your mind. This guy kidnapped you, and you want to stay? You must be crazy. Is this what they call Stockholm Syndrome? It happened so freaking quick as well. Then again, he isn't so bad. He's utterly harmless. You lean down to look at his sleeping face. Yeah, you'd feel pretty bad just leaving him without notice. What have you gotten yourself into? That's adorable. Oh! So, now you're friends with a 23-year-old named Aaron who you met through your own kidnapping. What an origin story. This is adorable. He was just as surprised as you.
Aren't you gonna report me to the police?
No, why would I? You barely hurt me.
How can I ever repay you?
I think you're a little too broke for that at the moment.
You're right. But you've done so much for me. I could literally kiss you right now.
Let's save that for after you get hired, okay? So flirty, so cute. Good ending. A business partner.
Hell yeah.
Okay, how many of these endings do we want to do? Do we want to try and get all of them? I tell you what. We are going to do one more ending. We'll do one more ending. See if we can get a bad ending. We got 2 neutrals. We got a good. I think there might be 2 more goods and 2 bads. Let's see.
Understand.
Okay. Let's actually, what we're going to do, we're going to save here. I always forget visual novels have save mechanics. Boom, look at that. Awesome. Return. Let's laugh at him.
Huh? What the hell are you laughing for? This isn't funny. I'll seriously rip out your organs.
If you really wanted my organs, you could have killed me while I was knocked out. The fact I'm still alive, and the fact you kept me alive, means you need me for something else, right?
Well, you're right. But that's not the point. I could kill you if I wanted to. I'm not afraid.
You notice the hand gripping his knife is slightly shaking.
Yeah, so if you don't want that to happen, you should probably listen to what I have to say. After all, I've got no use for someone who can't listen to simple instructions. Here's the deal. We'll be right back with the next choice.
Okay. We laughed at him. And we've comforted him before, and we've said nothing before. Let's keep this laughing streak going. Let's laugh at his failed attempt. I feel really bad about this. Because he's adorable, and I actually adore him. You're actually so bad at this, holy shit. Sorry to break it to you, but you chose the wrong person to kidnap. You're not getting any money out of this.
Leave me alone. It's my first time doing this.
Yeah, and I hope to God it's your last. You're a literal embarrassment.
I know. You don't have to rub it in my face.
Is he seriously going to cry? Oh, honey, no! He turns away and stands in the corner for a bit. He probably needs a moment. As you survey your surroundings, you notice the basement where he's kept you in is pretty barren. There's only a couple of tools here and there, like scissors, a plastic water bottle, handcuffs, and his knife is cast aside. Can he not even afford the proper materials for a kidnapping? You wriggle around in your chair. Surprisingly, the rope around your wrist seems fairly loose. You attempt to stick your fingers in between the knot. You think you can unravel it. The rope comes undone and it falls to the floor. You glance up to see if he's noticed. He's still moping in the corner. This has got to be the worst kidnapper ever. You can't tell if you're feeling incredibly lucky, particularly sorry for him, or both. You spot your phone a couple inches away from him. He's not paying attention to it anymore after the plan failed. If he can't even tie a knot, what are the chances he's also got the door locked? He's genuinely so pathetic. He's got his back turned away from you and his knife is on the floor. You could catch him off guard. Oh my god, oh no! Oh my god, no! Oh, this is fucked. Fuck me. Not even just, hey, let's escape. This is like, we're full on, we've laughed at him twice and now we're going for the kill. Let's go for the knife, man. You leap out of your seat. The chair hits the floor with a loud crash, causing him to turn around.
How? What? How did you get out of the rope?
You're making a dive for the knife. He notices what you're up to.
No, you!
You firmly grasp the handle and spin around to face him. The cold blade presses against his neck. Don't move.
We can sort this out. No need for the knife. Just put it over there.
Sit down. He immediately sits down in your chair.
I'm sorry.
How the turns have tabled, my sweet child. You grab a pair of handcuffs you see hanging off a shelf. Were these supposed to be for me?
Yes.
Okay, hold your hands out. These are for you now.
Yo, stay away.
Just get in the cuffs.
Not the cuffs, man.
Oh, hello. Oh. Okay, but you're kind of looking up at me like that with the cuffs on? So you need to relax now. After a couple seconds of yelling, you lock the guy's hands together.
Why am I the victim now?
Because I said so. He tries to break out of the handcuffs. If he can't get out of these cuffs, that's so sad and so cute. Don't even think about it. Oh. Okay. The chain link instantly snaps. Where did you buy these from?
I
disapprove. Of course. Didn't you test these after you bought them?
You were supposed to be the tester.
Right. What else did you buy?
Well, they had a special discount on the website, so when you buy 2 rolls of duct tape, you get 1 free.
So you just have a shit ton of duct tape then?
I also bought zip ties, a blindfold, a torture toolkit, and sleeping pills.
And you didn't use any of them on me?
I didn't want to torture you right off the bat. You know, like how those investigators start off with the easy interrogation techniques before getting into the violent stuff.
You also know how some investigators don't give a shit and just go straight into it because they don't have all the time in the world?
I guess there are some, but... Oh. Hey. Where did you get that?
I got it on the floor, my guy. He looks at the scalpel in your hand. It's from his torture toolkit. Oh, it's not the knife, it's a scalpel. What was it that you said to me when I woke up? Cut the questions. Your life is on the line here. Am I right?
Hey, I was joking, you know.
It's okay. Me too.
Oh, really?
No. Stay still, okay? Oh, bad ending! Transfer of ownership. That sounds interesting. Aww. Did we kill the baby? Aww. Okay, hang on. What happens if we try to strangle him? Because that's a bit more intimate, you know? See how much easier it is when you, save before a decision? So you can literally just come back to it instead of having to go through the whole thing again. It's almost as if they put in save points for that specific reason. Ah, God, I'm an idiot. Let's strangle this dude. You lunge for his throat. You squeeze both your hands, blocking his airway. We're just right into it. You're not trying to kill him with the knife, but hopefully this can knock him out and give you the opportunity to escape.
Shit! Get off!
Both of you thrash around in the basement. You refuse to let go so easily, and he's desperately trying to claw your hands off of his neck. He stumbles around, gasping for air.
I'm sorry. Let's talk. I promise I won't do anything.
You don't buy it. Just a couple more seconds. You can tell he's on the verge of passing out. He takes a step back. Unaware of his footing, he catches his untied shoelace beneath his sole. He lurches backwards. His body slams against one of the shelves lined against the wall. The unstable furniture shakes, and something tips over from the top shelf. A typical toolbox falls over. Its thick casing is hard with metal. It lands perfectly on his head, just nearly grazing yours in the process. You hear a loud crack, and you jump back, letting go of him. Oh no. Oh shit. No! No, my baby! He lays motionless on the floor. This is fuck. I should have tried to go for the bad endings before I knew his name and thought he was adorable. Kidnapper guy? Can you hear me? You good?
Damn it, you never found out his name.
He doesn't answer. He never will. Fuck, that's fucked. No way. You start breathing hard. This can't be happening. You didn't mean to kill him. You just wanted to knock him out. Blood starts pooling around his head. You need to get out of here. You rummage through his pockets to find his belongings. You take his wallet and car keys. You peer into his savings, a grand total of $12.33, an arcade card, and a gum stick. Great. This guy wasn't kidding when he said he needed the cash. This is depressing as hell! You run out the basement. If you can take his car, maybe you could get somewhere and find help. Anywhere away from the crime scene, at least. Hey, you could just call the police and explain what happened. This is, like, you know? You see it parked in the driveway. You jump in and start the engine. The gas light turns on. You're kidding. You barely make it down the road before the vehicle sputters to a stop. You stare at the wheel in disbelief. You can argue self-defense, right? Of course, he kidnapped you. Bad ending. Assumption of liability. Oh no, now the thing has the thing. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like. Now the thing is the thing. I don't like that. Hang on. Let's do the last first option. Because I don't want to leave it there. I'm going to scream at you. Ah.
Whoa, chill out. Not so loud. Dude, they're gonna find me. Shut up.
You scream louder. Someone help me. Please. Can anyone hear me? Help me.
Oh my god, stop. I'm sorry, just listen to me.
You ignore him.
Fuck, where is it?
He fumbles around for something on the floor. He snatches up a large roll of duct tape and attempts to rip off a piece.
Come on, tear!
You stop screaming to watch him struggle.
Damn it, where are my scissors?
He runs to the other end of the room to find it. Finally, he manages to cut a piece off and tosses the tool to the floor.
Okay, no more screaming.
He presses it against your mouth. There's nothing much you can do since you're tied up in a chair. Okay.
There. Geez, gotta be prepared for the worst. Now that you're quiet, listen. Here's the deal. You've been kidnapped by me. You can't escape. I've got you locked up in the middle of nowhere, and I'm the only one that has access to this remote location. You're gonna comply with all my demands, and I promise I won't hurt you. It's gonna go like this. I have your phone right here. I will call all your contacts and ask for money to save you.
Ransom? Seriously? You'd like to object, but your voice is muffled behind the tape. That's what I would sound like if I had tape around my mouth, so enjoy that.
Okay, if you promise not to scream, I'll take off the tape.
You nod your head.
Really?
You nod again.
Pinky promise. Oh wait, you're tied up. Okay, Scout's honor. Don't make me regret this.
You gasp for air as soon as he removes it. There we go, that's me gasping for air. Huh. Did you genuinely kidnap me for ransom?
Yep, and I'll be rolling in cash soon enough.
What makes you think you'll get a lot of money out of me? Actually, why me in the first place? You don't exactly remember how we managed to get you here. But what you do remember is what it looks like when you skip to the next choice. Okay. We are going to comfort him this time. I like being sweet to him. Well, at least you tried.
And failed spectacularly. I thought this whole ransom thing would be a lot easier.
Where did you get your information from?
The internet. I followed that forum comment exactly. They said it worked for them.
I don't think that's a good thing. Your kidnapper slumps to the floor.
What am I doing wrong in my life? Rent's due in a week. I need the money ASAP. Shit, why did this have to happen now? Can't even get a job in this shitty market.
The guy begins mumbling to himself as he frantically scrolls through his phone. As you survey your surroundings, you notice the basement where he's kept you in is pretty barren. There's only a couple of tools here and there, like scissors, a plastic water bottle, handcuffs, and his knife is cast aside. Can he not even afford the proper materials of a kidnapping? You wriggle around in your chain. Surprisingly, the rope around your wrist seems fairly loose. You attempt to stick your fingers in between the knot. You think you can unravel it. The rope comes undone and it falls to the floor. You glance up to see if he's noticed. He's still talking to himself. This has got to be the worst kidnapper ever. You can't tell if you're feeling incredibly lucky, particularly sorry for him, or both. You spot your phone a couple of inches away from him. He's not paying attention to it anymore after the plan failed. If he can't even tie a knot, what are the chances he's also got the door locked?
Oh, we're not gonna risk it.
Nah, better not to risk it. If the door's actually locked, you'll be trapped and he'll retire. Retire the Yep. Nah, better not to risk it. If the door's actually locked, you'll be trapped and he'll retie the rope. Probably making sure he does a decent job with it this time too. Pa. You'll have to wait for a better time. Why did you resort to kidnapping? There are a lot of ways to legally make money.
Oh wow, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, why not?
Doesn't look like I would be doing this if I actually had a way to make any money.
I mean, you can get a job.
Easier said than done.
Wait, so you're unemployed?
Do you really think I would be doing this if I wasn't?
Okay, sorry.
I mean, the job market these days just getting a bachelor's degree is the minimum now.
What do you major in? See, I'm devolving into gibberish as I'm trying to read this.
Computer science. Oh, well that's employable. Not anymore. Well, the times to grades at least.
Fuck me. I'm just gonna skip to the next choice. Okay. He's trying to tie us up. We let him last time. I mean, he's right there. Should we try and make a run for it whilst he's right there? Let's do that. You leap out of your seat. The chair hits the floor with a loud crash, causing him to turn around. How did you get out of the rope? Hang on. Snatching your phone off the floor. If you run fast enough, you might be able to make it. Oh, okay. So this is just... Okay. Okay, hang on. This looks like it's probably just the same ending. So let's go back. Okay. So it feels like if we make a run for it now, we're just gonna do it's gonna be the exact same as when we ran for it the first time. So let's just kick him in the balls. I feel bad about it, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Fuck!
He clutches his groin as he collapses onto the floor. The duct tape flies out of his hand.
Why would you do that?
Self-defense.
It's not like being taped up is gonna kill you.
I'd rather not be bound against my will. Speak for yourself. Wait, no, against my will? I guess not. If I'm not into it, then yeah. Anyway. Besides, you kind of deserve it after kidnapping me.
Okay, fair, I guess.
He lays on the floor. He doesn't feel like getting back up. That's fair.
This sucks.
Getting kicked in the balls or your kidnapping failing?
Both. And also being unemployed as fuck. I don't know. I guess I thought I would have everything figured out. A lot of money, but I guess I would have I don't know. I guess I thought I would have everything figured out a lot more by now.
It's normal to feel lost in life at times.
Sure, but even if you're lost, the world still moves on. It's been months since I graduated, and I've basically made no progress. My family and relatives all keep asking questions. All my friends are off making bank. and I'm just doing the same shit over and over and over again. Actually, kidnapping you was probably the most interesting thing that I've had happen for the past couple of months.
Damn, who knew getting kicked in the balls could make a person get introspective all of a sudden? Well, being kidnapped was something I didn't expect either, so it's safe to say we're in the same boat here. I can talk. He gives you a meek smile.
Yeah. I think I'm done with this whole kidnapping thing.
Already?
Yep. You're my first and my last victim.
I'm flattered.
Besides, I only rented out this Airbnb for a night. I have to check out by tomorrow.
You glance around the basement. Now that you think about it, it seemed like it belonged to a fairly large house. This is what you spent your last dollars on?
Where else was I supposed to take you so no one could find you? This place was actually pretty cheap since it's in the middle of nowhere, which is perfect for me.
You stare at him. Yeah, he's getting evicted if this is what he spent his savings on. You sigh and pull out your wallet. Here, $10. It's not going to cover your rent, but it will buy you a lottery ticket or two. And then you can let me go.
Seriously? Thanks!
$10 for your freedom. What a deal. A week later, you're shopping for groceries when you pass by the newspaper stand on your way out. You almost miss it until you catch a familiar head of messy black hair on the front page. $1 million jackpot winner, Aaron Liu. Fuck yeah. Today's top stories. A recent super lottery ticket was sold in this city, and the lucky winner managed to take home a $1 million prize. The young 23-year-old winner, Aaron Liu, expressed how grateful he was for the money after months of job searching.
Actually, I usually don't buy lottery tickets, he noted. But someone I met recently encouraged me to, and even gave me the funds.
Continue on page 3. The new personality quiz. A new personality quiz is trending in town, and it revolves around the concept of... Ooh, what does that say? Bear personalities. It consists of 10 questions and is designed to assign the taker a certain bear that will determine personality traits. Sources have described the overall format as cute, but some individuals have described feeling A, and I believe this is another game by the dev of this game, which we may or may not check out at some point. Anyway. Yes, Aaron Liu, well done, my boy. Give me some of that money. No way. You're kidding. You stare at the photo in disbelief. He's holding up a large check and looking nearly the same as you remember him, just slightly less pathetic. God, he has the stupidest looking grin, I just want to kiss it, what? Anyway. And you can't help but laugh. Maybe kidnapping you was a good plan after all. Good ending. Get rich quick, 101. That feels pretty good. That feels like a good, we did it. Hell yeah. Okay. Literally, this is going to be a much longer video than I thought. I've been doing this for like an hour now. However, I think I just need one more ending to unlock the other ending. And I'm just going to see if maybe I can get there. Okay. I will see. I'm going to do everything good that I can try. And I'm going to get to the end, and then we're going to leave instead of stay. Okay. I'll see you there. Okay. I feel like this is the last thing I can do, unless I'm missing something. We're gonna escape whilst he's asleep. Yeah, let's head out. It's getting stuffy in here anyways. True words have not been said. I am boiling in my room right now. Oh my god, it's so hot. UK heatwaves frickin' suck, man. Ugh. You take one last look at Aaron, then leave the premises. So long. You quietly walk down the street while seeing if you can dial a ride home. You think about reporting Aaron's crimes to the police for a second, but you ultimately decide against it. Yeah, he's a cutie pie. Probably better that it doesn't end up on his record. Then, he might really never get hired at this rate. Oh shit! A couple months later, you stop by your local coffee shop before work. The kidnapping incident has become a faint memory stored in the back of your mind. That is, until you see a familiar pair of striking blue-green eyes taking his drink to go. Curious, you follow him. He's wearing a crisp grey suit, and his hair seems to be neatly combed. Holy shit. You watch him enter a tall glass-panelled building and meet up with a couple of other guys in the lobby. You recognize this place. This was a new tech company that just settled down in the city a month or two ago. Oh, look at him looking all presentable and shit. Oh, that's so cute. Guess all that work paid off. You smile to yourself. Congrats, Aaron. Good ending. A business acquaintance. That's so cute. That's adorable. Okay. That might be all the endings. Oh, let's wait, actually. There's a thing called endings right here. Okay. I think... yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can get that last ending now. I'm treating you guys. I really only planned to do like 2 endings, but here we are, doing it all. Okay. For the last one, we're doing our full name. It's a special occasion. Full name time, let's do it. We are going to skip to each choice, though, that leads us to where maybe this thing gets a bit interesting in other ways. I'm not going to force you to sit through everything again. So, I'm going to skip. We will obey. And then we will skip. And we will comfort him. And then we will skip. And we will not risk it. And then we will skip. And we will let him do what he needs to do. And then we will skip. And he's like, hey,
Are you into this sort of shit?
and now we're going to say yes and see if anything actually happens here. Because I have been promised things. Okay. Why, yes. He grabs a pair of scissors and slices through the tape.
You can go.
I can go? Hang on a minute. I was promised stuff. He leads you out the door and out of the house.
I just did this for money, not for, other reasons. Hopefully, you can find some other guy for that.
He shuts the door on you. You try to go back in, but are unsuccessful. Damn. Now hang on a minute. Okay, I did. But I did, though. But look, I got all of them. I did that one, I did that one. I did that one, did that one, did that one. Did that one and did that one. How do I romance the shit out of this character? Okay, hang on. Okay, okay. I have to imagine. We just have to be as nice to him as possible. Maybe... okay, hang on. We'll try again. And we'll skip. And we'll comfort him. And we'll skip. And then we'll not risk it. And we'll skip. And then we'll let him. And then we'll skip. And now we say no? Because maybe it comes off too strong of a kink immediately? Maybe? And hey, that's chill. No, I'm not into that, but I would like to romance you maybe, as I have been promised that this is an interaction we may be able to have.
Oh, okay. So you're fine with this?
I guess so. He blinks at you, then squats down to your eye level. Something on my face?
No, I don't know what to do with you now.
Isn't that your job to figure out as the kidnapper?
Yes. Cut me some slack, it's my first time.
Clearly. You could always let me go.
No! No, I went through all the effort to get you here. If I just keep you here for maybe 24 to 48 or so hours, people will be desperate enough to throw more money my way to help you.
Is that how it works?
I think that's how it works.
That is not how it works. My mum literally thinks this is a prank. Still, you're amused enough to keep playing along. You chose this outcome. If he intends to keep you here this long, might as well find a way to pass the time. Hell, you could always escape while he was sleeping if his presence really became unbearable. Are we just going to have a staring contest all day, or can we actually do something productive here?
Like what?
Like getting you that job.
I told you I've already tried. This is my last resort.
Just show me.
Show what?
Everything. Your projects, resume, applications. If your technical skills are that good, let's get to the bottom of why you've been rejected so much.
Huh? Are you trying to say that I can't code or what?
Oh my god, will you shut up for once and hear me out?
Sorry, I'll show you right away.
Aaron lays out his entire portfolio for you. You actually spend the next couple of hours going over everything with him. He definitely wasn't talking out of his ass. His projects are impressive, and he's done a lot of advanced development. Unfortunately, you come to find out his networking is absolute dog shit and his resume is all over the place. He's very nicely taken the time to free you out of your taped restraints so you can type on his laptop.
You're so nice. I'm sorry I threatened you.
Please continue working on your section.
Okay.
Okay. A little over 24 hours has passed. No one has offered any money. Your friends and family just think you're out having fun on a weekend. You glance at Aaron next to you. He's completely fast asleep on the floor. You look back at the laptop. You've done everything you can for him. Hopefully, this will be his last kidnapping. Well, you don't have your restraints anymore and he's asleep. You could... We fucking did it, guys! What the fuck was that? I am so sorry. We freaking did it. Look at that. We just unlocked an option. Leave one final thing. It's probably best that you get going. You're not exactly keen on staying here indefinitely, but you also don't want to leave without letting him know. Besides, you've helped him enough. It's not like he really has any reason to force you to stay. You tap him on the shoulder. Aaron, wake up.
No. 5 more minutes.
Aaron.
Huh? Oh, hi, Silent Desk.
Hi, I'm gonna leave.
Leave?
Yeah, I mean, we basically reviewed your entire portfolio, and I think it looks solid.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That makes sense. I guess there's no point in me keeping you around. So, thanks for everything? And for not calling the police on me.
Actually, I was going to give you one last thing before I left. You pull out your phone and a business card.
Don't!
He clasps his hands over yours. They're warm.
I knew you were secretly planning on calling the police. You tricked me.
I'm not.
Please don't. Oh, you're not?
I wanted to tell you my cousin works at a software company downtown, so I have some connections if you really need it. I know you were having trouble networking and all, and they're hiring, so...
They're hiring?
Yeah.
And you can get me in?
Of course, it's not a guarantee.
No, but you know people. Don't you understand what a difference that makes? I mean, This changes everything. You don't know how many events I've gone to, the recruiters I've tried to talk with, and... But now I have you, right?
I can't promise. He takes a big stride towards you. You barely get a chance to finish your sentence before you find your back against the floor. Holy shit, chill. Oh no. See, it was romance, but it was the crazy type of romance I see. Huh?
Hey, for how long were you going to withhold this information from me?
You struggle in his grip. He has your wrists pinned down. Since when was he so strong? Well, now he has a fucking purpose. Look at him.
This is the big break I need. Thank you so much.
What? What's up with you? You obviously still need to interview.
But do I really? Now that you're here, you've been really nice. So nice. And to think you were just gonna leave me. I can't miss out on an opportunity like this. Silent-esque, you've saved me. You'll help me get into that company, won't you?
Honey, you best believe I'm gonna do my absolute darndest to get you into that company if you just let me live, maybe. Yes.
Good. You know that's why I'm starting to like you so much. You have so much kindness, even for a pitiful guy like me.
He intertwines his fingers with yours. He's adorable though, really.
We'll be seeing each other in our futures very soon, yeah?
Secret ending. A business proposal. How romantic. Oh, and he's got the little love hearts and he's blushing. Isn't that adorable? Guys, I've been at this for far too long. I think I've been at this for like an hour and a half. But we did it. We got all the frickin' endings. Hell yeah. It is now 20 to 5 in the morning. And I should probably go to bed. This was really good. I really liked this. I love the character. He's really cute. Kind of stupid, but adorable. Dialogue was funny. Art style was gorgeous. I really loved, like, the different endings. And how, you know, obviously, like, the art in each ending was really good as well. This was a fun game. And, my god, I'm tired. But this was fun. But I'm gonna go to sleep now. So thank you for watching. Say goodnight and sweet dreams to my beloved Aaron, who I guess I'm living with in servitude forever now. Just like any healthy relationship starts. Leave a like and a comment. Tell Aaron how much you absolutely adore this yandere son of a bitch. And yeah, if you want to see more, do subscribe to my channel. That would be great. And until the next video, farewell.